Hello everyone and welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion video. Yes guys, we're edging ever so closer to that release date of June 10th for Jurassic World Dominion. And as we do edge closer, we can finally see many more multiple different types of marketing items regarding Jurassic World Dominion. And today we are taking two things from Amazon. If you were to go on Amazon, you can find the links down in the description below, but if you were to go to those links, you can see that you can pre-order two new books for Jurassic World Dominion, which will both be releasing on June 7th of 2022, so just before. But because it releases on June 7th, it makes me think that potentially, since we have a June 8th release date for most of the countries in Europe, potentially we could also see a June 7th across the world somewhere. But that's just speculation at this point in time, we have to wait and see. But what is so interesting about these books? Well, a couple weeks ago previously, a new video game, or board game shall I say actually, it released available for pre-order on the Walmart website, and so I made a video on it since it had images of it. It also had a Dimetrodon render. Now, unfortunately, the company who created the board game actually personally reached out to me to take down that video, since it wasn't actually supposed to be released, and I think Walmart made a problem with that. So obviously, as a law-abiding citizen, I had to do exactly that, and I did remove the video. But now we do have our first official look that we can confirm shouldn't really be taken down of the Dimetrodon, which we'll get into in just a jiffy. But one of these books actually confirms another new species for Jurassic World Dominion. We've previously seen it in Jurassic World, and it made its way and its debut in Jurassic World Evolution via Evolution 2, and that is the Dimorphodon. Recently we made a confirmed list of all 30 species for Jurassic World Dominion, and at that point in time the Dimorphodon was not confirmed, but it's now safe to say that Dimorphodon can now be confirmed. If we look at this image right here, as you guys can see, we get a gorgeous render of Blue and baby Beta, which I think is probably one of our best renders of Blue and Beta altogether overall now. However, the interesting bit is when you zoom in to the background of that colouring book. If you take a closer look, you can see a good render and a brand new render of the Baryonyx, which we'll see in colour in just a jiffy. We get to see one of our first ever official looks of the Brachiosaurus. It seems like they're in some sort of biosyn facility that we saw in the trailer as well, but if you zoom in the right angle and the right area, you can clearly see the Dimorphodon is also there, which basically partially confirms that it will be appearing in Jurassic World Dominion, as I believe that this 7.5 foot tall colouring book is actually taken from, or inspired shall I say, from Jurassic World Dominion and the movie and the species that will appear in the movie. So I think it is safe to say now that the Dimorphodon is confirmed for Jurassic World Dominion. Now I did say we get a better and coloured look of that Baryonyx, but we also get our first technically official look at the Dimetrodon, and also a better look and a new look at the Therizinosaurus and Pyroraptor. Taking a look at the next book right here, it says the magnet fun on every pages with 13 magnets included, and to be honest, that kind of sounds like my type of thing. I might even get one of these. But again, we get another new render of Blue and Beta, but zooming in on the front cover of the book, showcasing the magnetic pieces that you get in every page. From left to right, you can see baby Beta, the Therizinosaurus, Blue, the Giganotosaurus, the Atrociraptor Evil Raptor Squad, the Parasaurolophus, our first new render for the Baryonyx, the Quetzalcoatlus, Dilophosaurus, Carnotaurus, Pyroraptor, Rexy the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and yes, the Dimetrodon, which is a new render of the Dimetrodon as well. So technically speaking, this is one of our first, maybe the first look at the Dimetrodon in Jurassic World Dominion. It depends if you want to count that previous video if we could upload it or not, but either way, this video hopefully won't be taken down and is our first look at the Dimetrodon. As we know from other toy releases, there might be a scene between Dimetrodon and also Alan Grant, which will be quite interesting as well. But the one that I am more intrigued about is whether or not we'll see Alan Grant take on the Pyroraptor. Throughout the trailer, we've already seen clearly that the Wanda Wise's character and Chris Pratt's character are going to be taking on a Pyroraptor within a snowy biome, but seeing Dr. Alan Grant finally come face to face with what seems to be a feathered raptor would honestly be absolutely awesome to witness. Now, if we do take a look at the new dinosaurs in this magnetic piece, you can take a look at the Therizinosaurus, which is a new render. I don't think we've ever really seen the Therizinosaurus standing like that, but you can see the feathers are very prominent on its elbow. Not only that, but taking a look at the Giganotosaurus, this is a typical render that we've seen quite often, and probably one of the only renders that we have regarding the Giga. After that, we get the Atrociraptor squad that we've seen for months now, and also the Parasaurolophus we've also seen for a while, but that Baryonyx render is brand new to Jurassic World Dominion as well. Whether or not this is Chaos, Limbo or Grim, or just some random Baryonyx that we saw in Fallen Kingdom, is another question to be asked, but either way, this is our first technically official look at the Baryonyx in Jurassic World Dominion as well. Again, we've already seen that Quetzalcoatlus, we've seen the Dilophosaurus, we've also seen the Carnotaurus, but that Pyroraptor render we haven't really seen from the side, but it still looks awesome nonetheless. But the main thing to take away from this video is that Dimetrodon render. Boy does it look fantastic. I am actually intrigued as to see what this Dimetrodon will do throughout the movie. I don't think it will have a huge role, but it would be quite interesting. And I mean, even Alan Grant could probably see the Dimetrodon that we've previously seen via toy leaks. But when that happens, he might explain how the Dimetrodon isn't a dinosaur, because I know there's a huge general audience out there who would probably assume that the Dimetrodon is a dinosaur, and unfortunately they won't really know that it was a synapsid that actually came and walked the earth much longer before dinosaurs even roamed the earth either. I don't know, I just think something like that would be absolutely awesome. But thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed today's video, feel free to press that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I can't thank you guys for the recent support on the channel. Keep coming back to these videos if you do enjoy Jurassic World Dominion, but in the meantime, stay safe out there. And I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.